Myth of Empires Persia Civilization DLC is shaping up to be one of the largest content updates the game has ever received, and it's right around the corner. We've got insights on new enemies, vehicles, crafting, resources, tools and weapons, a power system, and some other stuff that you probably wouldn't believe even if I told you, so I'll just show you. If you haven't already watched the trailer for the new DLC and want to see it first, there will be a link in the description. This video is going to be an analysis from the perspective of a veteran player with enough time in the game to temper your expectations. With all that said, let's begin. As the devlogs released, we gained insight into what was upcoming for the game that we love to hate or hate to love. The first look devlog was released September of 2024. It promised new equipment, weapons, tools, gameplay, and a new map. After that, we got information on new mechanics where they showcased wind-powered devices. There will be wind energy collectors, components to transfer the energy, conveyor belts, workbenches, and storage devices. Various production methods including smelting, forging, and grinding. We also got a peek at the large mobile platforms. We'll touch more on those in a moment. The next two devlogs introduce new cave encounters because PvP players love caves. Not really, they should actually remove the ability to build in them. The devlogs offer a description of each cave type, but they also assert that caves will be where you unlock new building and special vehicle recipes and encounter bosses with special skills. After the caves, we saw new vehicles, introducing mechanized horses, large water platforms, and the mechanized woodcutter. The mechanized horse will be able to automate transportation. It can be topped with a storage rack and/or mechanical crossbow that can be manually controlled. Then we have the large water platform that looks like it will be a modular mobile base. Even though the first devlog said nearly the entire region is covered in desert with only a few scattered oases offering signs of life. So I guess we're playing Puddle Pirates. I'm hoping this guy in the trailer is an indicator that you no longer clip through mobile vehicles anymore. January 2nd, obviously after the end of the year where they aim to launch the DLC, we got the weapons reveal. If you've known the game prior to the Greek DLC, they essentially reskinned the same weapons and called it a day, and they've done it again. They mentioned gunpowder weapons in the first look, where I eagerly anticipated replacing my crossbow with an arquebus-style firearm, but they were absolutely silent about it in the weapons devlog. At the end of January, the Myth of Empires community got to see new mounts and a new grooming system coming for the mount breeding community. They're adding camels and ostriches that will have to be knocked out and fed like a rhino or elephant. I don't see anything that looks like camel armor, so they're probably a new pack animal, and ostriches are supposed to be able to jump better or take reduced fall damage, but I can't seem to find where I read that to cite the source, so it might be a community rumor. At the end of February, now 2 months past the intended launch window, we got a devlog with no pictures. They introduced a profession change, crop expertise, martial scripture scrolls, and the construction bureau building, and ziplines. The profession change system looks like an introduction into action RPG weapon skills. They will require a character level 40 and 600 proficiency. The professions have their own level system with specific weapon classes where you can equip 2 skills and 4 talents at a time. Crop expertise looks like they added a breeding system to the staple crops: wheat, barley, flax, noto ginseng, rice, and soybean. When harvesting, there's a chance to get a mother plant with a limited number of uses, weaknesses, and skills. And that is all the information we have. I'll see you guys in the sand. Remember, red is dead.